I haven't done one of these in a while on YouTube. It's going to be a bonus video in addition to my 3 City of Heroes videos that I post daily. Yeah, I have changed things as far as the channel. That's the nature of a YouTuber. You change things on a whim. In my case, there's reasons. I'm going to get into those reasons real quick. For the foreseeable future, I'm doing primarily City of Heroes content because it's easy for me to do. I enjoy it. I know it like the back of my hand, and I can get it done on the dinosaur of a computer that I have. Well, we'll get to that down the road. For now, I'm going to update as far as my health is concerned. It's not good. Mental and physical. I'm bipolar. And because of my physical health limitations, I can't take drugs or anything to keep my bipolarism in check, my anxiety and depression. And it's been getting steadily worse for me of late. Fortunately, I have friends, I have a support group, and I do what I need to do. I reach out when I need help. And that is what I've been doing a lot of lately. I have a condition known as pulmonary edema. If I were to ever get the big C, the thing that YouTube doesn't like us to talk about, the global issue, it would pretty much end me within hours. It's not something I can get past. Same goes for pneumonia, the flu, even probably a cold. The problem with my condition is my lungs periodically fill up with fluid, and I do what I can to minimize that and get the fluid out, which is not an easy process. But I am progressively not. It's not a condition I can get better with. I've outlived the expectation, which is a good thing. But I'm surrounded by instances where people do that, and that's what little time. I don't have much time after that. And I can feel my body just not handling things. And yesterday, the reason I'm prompting this video, on my right side, just shooting pains throughout. It was bad. I focused around the lung area, but it was pretty bad. That being said, I decided to come on here and do a couple videos. One is a channel update. Doing YouTube content, it's one of my favorite things to do. I'm one of those old school diehards that doesn't want to let go. And I'm getting views here, which is kind of amazing. I don't get any views over on Twitch, and I use that as just to let people know that I'm still around. And that's all really Twitch has been lately. I don't get a lot of movement there, and I probably will be moving to a new platform when it becomes available. I'm not going to say anything about that. I'll be joining a few others on that platform. But yeah, my health, not the best. And I've kept it to myself for a bit, and that was the wrong thing to do. I need to be honest with people. I have a lot of things I need to get through in the coming months, and one of those is moving. Now, I have friends that want to help me move. I have, believe it or not, a family that wants to help me move, but my blood family, who's always been at odds with, oh, you don't really have a health condition. Yes, I do. And it's their reality check is now here. The other video I'm going to do is one of the things, it's my last wishes video. And it's going to be a hard pill for my blood family to swallow because I'm not leaving them anything. They get squadoosh. They either take me as I am and try to put love first, family first, and not treat me like a pack of vultures, or they don't get anything. They don't get anything, period. And what they're going to be there for, if they choose to, is to be there for me. And that's it. That being said, I want to do one final move because I was moved to my current location basically to put me on a shelf and let me die. And that is not cool. There are people that were in my life that just didn't want to understand me, didn't think there was anything wrong with me, and that's their own issue, because there was stuff that needed to be taken care of. I got the diagnosis. I am bipolar. I got the diagnosis on my own. I'm pretty much dying. And I'm going to put that out there so people can understand it. I am seeing a... and here's the thing about me is I have outlived what I should have. And I've said that before, but I'm just putting that out there. It's like, I'm still here. And for whatever reason, I think there's a purpose behind that. And I hope it's just to make sense of the madness that is in the world, so my friends have a sounding board that they can go to, because I consider myself a father figure for a bunch of people on the internet, a lot of friends that I've made on the internet. And that's something my blood family told me. You can't make friends on the internet. Yeah, fuck you. I did. I got into YouTube and Twitch to make friends, and I've made quite a bit. There's my weekly D&D group. They'd have some negative things to say about you can't make friends on the internet. Up yours. I've met some wonderful friends on the internet. Just because I don't get to be in a physical room with them doesn't mean they're not my friends. That's a load of malarkey. So yeah, I'm going to be doing one final move. And that will be the place I move to be it. That's it. That'll be done. I've been throwing things out of late. I have to take care of my car, which has been, because of the global issue, I haven't been able to do anything with my car, which really ticks me off, because I got to the point where that was my thing, my go-to thing to take care of on a monthly basis, and I haven't been able to because people are dumb. I'm not going to discuss politics here, but you know what, people? It doesn't kill you to wear a mask. Please do. Wearing masks can save lives. Which brings me to City of Heroes. Weirdly, I kind of staggered that, so I'd have a segue into this like that. So, sorry, I had to get some water. City of Heroes content. Why it's on the channel again. Why I'm going through it. Well, it's getting views. 1. 2. I enjoy it. I enjoy going through the content because a lot of it I just rushed through when I originally played the game, and still rushed through when I found out I could still play it. And now when I'm reading through some of it, it's actually pretty well crafted. Some of it I'm just like, whoops. I wouldn't write that. Nope. Don't write that. Ooh, shame. But yeah. City of Heroes, it was always my favorite MMO. It always will be. There's no any other MMO, even in my top 25. World of Warcraft, I firmly took off my top 100 list completely because I don't agree with what Blizzard Activision did. I didn't take Diablo out. Diablo 2 out of there. That's still in my top 100. But I won't have anything to do with Activision until they make some changes. But where City of Heroes is concerned, I'm glad everybody's enjoying the content. I really am. I love making that content. It is it's easy for me to do, and it brings me no end of joy that I can just go through it on a daily basis and get like 6 videos cranked. I'm 19 videos ahead. 19 days ahead, I should say, on content. So you're not going to have any shortage of content. I did that on purpose because I got a lot of planning to do this month. And I don't know if I'm going to be streaming much. And all I can really do is come home and do the City of Heroes content. And that's that. Okay. On to Minecraft Dungeons, the novel reading that I was doing. I didn't know I looked at the view counts on that, and it's insane. I'm glad you guys like it. Here's my answer to that. I'm going to try. I really am. I'm not promising more than once every 2 weeks or so. It depends on how my lungs are doing, how I'm doing, because it does take a lot. And the City of Heroes content for me comes first because it's easy and it relaxes me. And I have to take that into consideration. Anything keeping my blood pressure down, because my condition is tied to my heart, and I have to keep relaxed. I really do. But on the discourse of talking about novel readings, I have, you should follow me on Twitter because I've been doing serialized novels on Twitter. I do a page a day. If I miss a day, I do a bonus page the next day. I got through an entire novella, 12 chapters, which is basically 12 issues of a comic book series for me. And I was very proud that I got through that novel. And now I'm on a short story, which is 6 chapters long, called Snow Song. I highly encourage it. There's a series on here called Aspects of Morn. It's all tied into there. There's new characters that weren't part of that are showing up. And I'll be going over what's going to happen with that in the near future. Lastly, I just want to say thank you, not just to people who are watching this content, but thank you to my friends, because they're my family. And I never thought I'd be able to make family, because my family was so dysfunctional and treated me so horribly that I didn't know what a family was until I met some of these wonderful people. There's people that don't even realize they're part of my family that I worked for, because I did get paid as a moderator for a little while. I still consider those people part of my family. For the most part, my entire life, I've been alone. I haven't wanted people to help me or anything, and I realized that was a bad idea. A really bad idea. I didn't want people to think that I'm a burden, and that, from what I've understood from my therapist, is just PTSD on certain members of my family that got me to that point where they made me feel like a failure and a burden on everybody. I'm not. I just wasn't prepared for the world like most people are by their parents. I have one parent who was okay. The other parent, she was not cool. But yeah, I have friends who I consider to be my closest thing to a family. And they're amazing. They're Team Teeks, they're Lunchbox, there's Chaos, who's my moderator on everything. They're Icy Volca Veen, Laney, who's Laney XP, who I met as Pink Proxy, Lane Pavogi and his wife Grace. All these wonderful people that I've met online, that I've come to call friends, allies, what have you, on the internet. Like-minded individuals. They're content creators. They have the same ambition I do, which is to create and make people smile and hopefully make the world a better place through our content. And I think that's what's the most important thing with this group of people was. I, a long time ago, fell in love with a cadre of people known as the Game Station. I found them through Total Biscuit. I found Jesse Cox, which led me to be Aveen's moderator, believe it or not. It just a weird set of circumstances led me down this path to finding my real family, who are my friends. And some of them came from the Game Station. Some of them didn't. Some of them are just from the communities that I've helped build. I love each and every one of them as someone would love a family, because that's what they are to me. And for that, I say thank you. And I needed to get this recorded and out there, so at least I had the ability to say thank you. And with that, I will see you guys in the near future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.